We made it to the southern location. The van ran great, amazingly well. I'm gonna have to put brakes on it as we started getting into the hill country here. Had to use the brakes a little bit more, and it's time for brakes. The lathe made it down, traveled safe and sound. It's going to be a quick video. I'm just going to give you a little quick tour of the place and show you my shop. It's special. It's special. The honey-do list is already growing, and before I get to wood turning, I gotta fix a few things first. So let's get at it. Okay, this is the carport, and there's the boat. We'll be talking about that. I got a few projects to do on that. There's one of the mini deer that they just walk around the place. They act like they're protected or something, which they are. So we feed them. Anyway, this is the backyard carport we put up last year. We bought it secondhand, and we had a crew come in and install it. This is the backyard, and this is the house. Now, the house looks different than when we first bought it. I'll try to find some pictures of what it looked like before, and give you an idea of the work we did last year. Here's a better shot of the deer. This one's got a messed up foot, and so I make sure he gets plenty of food. Probably got hit by a car or something. But it's mating season here, so I don't want to get too close. But there he is. We just feed him corn. Everybody out here feeds him corn. Now what I'm showing you here is my shop. This is one of the outside corners of the shop. It's massive. And I'll see if I can get a shot inside, which is going to be hard to do. But I'll see what I can do. Okay, here's the shop. It's going to be hard to video, simply because I don't have a wide-angle fisheye lens, which is something you need when your shop is 7.5 feet by 10 feet. So, my northern location, I have 1,600 square feet. My southern location, I have 75. Well, what you gonna do? Well, I've been down here a couple days, and got settled in, got a couple of the easy projects knocked out, but I want to do some wood turning. Super excited, and but I got to put this thing together. Now, my shop is 75 square feet. That's just a little bit bigger than a sheet of plywood, just to let you know. So, I'm going to have to get creative. I've got the Delta here. Delta doesn't sell a wheel kit for it, so I ordered some casters on Amazon. They should be here sometime today. So, got to get it assembled, get the casters on it, then I got to build a ramp. I don't know if I'll do that right away, but I need to get a ramp coming out of my massive shop into the carport, just so I'm not banging this thing to death. Okay, well, let's get at it. Okay, a couple of things. One, I put the lathe on the stand backwards. If you notice, the lathe tools are going this way, and I need to stand over there. So I got to flip this thing around. But that's okay, because the casters came in, and I got to put the casters on the stand, and this is them. We'll see how they fit. Okay, when I first got the Delta, I made some rude comments about the feet and the way they were done. Well, I bought these casters, and it seems that the caster manufacturer has the same idea that I have, where you stack up a washer, a lock washer, and a nut. Now, Delta used lock nuts on everything, which is better, but in this orientation, for this application, you really can't do that. Delta, all they have is the threaded shaft with a nut on it, and to me it doesn't spread the load wide enough for the feet, in my opinion. And when you're dealing with something that vibrates, you want to spread that load out as much as possible. Anyway, let me get these installed. Got the casters on, and this thing, it moves like a dream. The casters, they're working great. Problem is, it's a little high. So went online, and I found a guy, a forum or something, and this guy had a pipe. So you know he's a smart guy because he's got a pipe. And the rule of thumb apparently is the height of your elbow should be the center of your spindle. Okay, so the height of my elbow is about 46.5 inches, and this thing's right about 47.5. So it's got some adjustment down here on the legs. I'm gonna drop it about an inch. Well, I'm gonna drop it whatever the next set of holes is and go from there. I tried grabbing a tool and just seeing how it would work, and I'm gonna be way up like this if I leave it here. So if I drop it down, I think that's going to be a lot more comfortable. Okay, so I got it on the caster so I could move it outside and work on it, because obviously, I mean, I got no room here. But there's a problem. Or should I say, there's another project before I can get to that, and that is I actually need a ramp to get it off this raised platform down to the asphalt. So let me show you what that is. Look how smooth this moves. Now, all four casters lock, but it'll be interesting to see how it turns on casters, even though they lock. The good thing is I'm new, so I don't know any better. So let me show you what the problem is.